Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Today is planting potatoes day. Super excited about that. It's one of my favorite crops to grow, but I have a little bit of a situation I have to take care of first, and that is, I don't know if you can see, but I've got some grass and weed pressure. I knew this was a problem last fall. I should have remulched it more heavily before the fall to keep it back, but I did not do that. So I'm going to go get some more old straw from the goat shelter, bring it in here, mulch this super heavy, and I need to bring in a little bit more wood chips for the borders. And I don't know that I'll do that before I show you guys how I plant my potatoes. Okay, you get the idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna go get another old bale and spread it down on the other side. We're gonna plant our potatoes in that and top dress it with straw. Okay, so I'm all mulched up. Now I'm gonna go through and plant my potatoes, and I went and got extra straw so I can top dress them. I will say the reason why I had an issue here is last year, you can see how much higher the mulch is at the bag. Last year I piled up my mulch, probably I would say at least 18 inches deep. And by mulch I mean like my neighbor had his back pasture brush hogged, and I went and got all that and remulched all my Ruth Stout beds. I did not do this front half because I ran out, and that's why I'm paying the price for weeds. So if you keep up with your mulching, you're not going to have that problem. So a lot of people commented on last year's Ruth Stout experiment when I grew my potatoes that I could have done this and I could have done that and had better yields. I guess I will just say I don't need, I appreciate those comments, but I don't need them, only because we're not huge potato eaters, and what we grow is perfectly plenty for us. So if you're looking for a huge yield, you're probably going to want to follow some of the advice on giving it more phosphate and what's the other P word? Potassium. But I did order just a generic general fertilizer that is organic that I can use on all my vegetables. It's not specific to any one variety. It's like I don't know. And I bought some chicken manure for the things, like composted chicken manure for the things that need a little extra hit of nitrogen. Enough of that. Let's get to planting our potatoes. Okay, so in this bed this year, I know I haven't put out my garden plan video, and I apologize, but I'm gonna go ahead and say what I'm planting just so you can understand what I'm doing. The front row here is going to be peas all the way down. The middle row are my standard baking potato, and then the back row closest to the fence is going to be sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna walk down the middle. The variety that I'm planting this year are the Kennebecks and the Red Norlands. I do typically plant the purple fingerling potatoes, and they're more of a novelty fun item. I do love the taste of them, but they're not big enough for storage and long-term keeping. I do not cut my potatoes before I plant them. I plant them whole. And what I'm doing is I'm just digging away the mulch layer. Oh, you can't see. Hold on just a second. Okay. Okay, I'm just digging away the mulch layer till I get to bare earth. Bare earthish. And I'm gonna put the potato there, and I'm gonna cover them back up. Well, the potatoes are planted behind me. I got 2 rows in, spaced about 12 inches apart was my spacing. I didn't totally bury them, and I don't know if you guys saw what I was doing, but I was kind of loosening all that old mulch that I put on top last year. What I would hate to do is have that mulch act like a weed barrier where the potatoes can't come up. So I was just fluffing that up. I'm gonna wait till they pop through, till I top dress it with a straw. But I have a whole bag of red potatoes left and a half a bag of the other red potatoes. So we're gonna head over to the pig garden. I hadn't planned on planting potatoes in there. We're just gonna throw down some old hay, throw them on top, cover them with straw, see what happens. So I had to pull up my garden plan to remember what I was planting in the pig garden. So I'm gonna scroll through this. I know it's hard to see with the glare. There's that big tree is what I'm trying to demonstrate. This is what that big gray spot means on my garden plan. Come on. So that's there. So I'm trying to think if I'm gonna plant like in here or up here, the potatoes. Oh, decisions. Okay, I don't want to take you guys in there because it is so muddy. But basically made I don't know what that is, maybe 12 foot by 4 or 5 foot little bed. Drop the potatoes on it, cover it with more straw, and we'll see what happens. Just don't want to let them go to waste. Okay, well that wraps up 2019 potato planting. I got, what is that, 20 pounds of potatoes planted, 10 pounds of the Kennebec, and 10 pounds of the red Norland. So this here is just a complete experiment. We're gonna see if we get any potatoes so I don't waste them. And it feels good to be gardening again. So wherever you are, we hope that you are happy and your gardening is a great success this year. Talk to you guys later.